All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan. We are live. It's the weekend. Coming off the Eid holiday. Didn't trade Friday. Hope you guys had a cool session. And now it's time to spend some time. See if I can figure out what the heck is going on this month. We started off so disciplined, man. So disciplined. And then had the no trade day, which was a huge victory, followed by a green day, and then straight back to back crash outs. And then got my act together, another green day, small red, and then two more crash out days. And then act back together, sort of. So just figure out kind of what's going on here. I think it's like a combination of the market really not giving a lot of things to look at each morning, and that kind of putting me in kind of a FOMO mindset, just like my strategy's holding me back type of thing. And I don't know. Gonna figure it out. See if we can figure it out. I'm gonna make a little chart here. Actually, let's go to the dashboard. And this month, start from the top. This candle closed at 45. Understand my entry here. This is 1459, so I would have been looking for 1460. Got in at 62. Okay, so this one, it started pulling back and then it popped up just for a second. That was really aggressive. All right. All right, so we got RCAT from 3-2. Yo, what up, Trey? Um, I really just kind of want to go through my March trades and see. I gotta, I don't know. I want to see what's if there's like a common theme, which I think there is. But I just want to make a little spreadsheet on what's been happening, and I'm assuming again that most of my losses are from, or not that they're from not trading the strategy, but they're just outside of what I'm actually intending to do. But I'm just gonna collect some details. One the main thing I want to see is how many trades I took below pre-market high after I said that that was a rule of mine. And then I also want to write down the reason, like the explanation, or what actually happened, what was the setup I was taking, and see what we can uncover. So this was over pre-market high. Yes. And what you got up today, Trey? You in the lab, or you already been in the lab? I would imagine it's kind of late. I didn't sleep in too late today, but I went to the gym and then grabbed myself some breakfast. Rest day. That's what's up. Oh yeah, yeah, man. I gotta put some time in watching my recordings, man. I think that might be my nightly wind down is to watch my trades back. Just that one session I had was already really eye opening. So hopefully I can make it a habit. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how it's like kind of been something I've been neglecting. It's like something that I've just had a pin in, and I've had pretty consistent recommendations from YouTube videos and my peers to watch my trades back. I think Ben has probably been asking me about it the longest. 93. Seemed like it would have made more sense to wait for the 12 break there. But I guess anticipating is not the worst. Yes. It's a pretty nasty candle though, the Interon. Yeah, it's pretty wild. One, two, three. Everything except that, straight up. Here's another third high. Man, when I start to catch that, bro, I think I'm gonna really eliminate a lot of my extended trades, a lot of my bad trades where I'm over pre-market high. It is going up, but I'm buying the top, and I have the read for it. I want to jump in the trade so bad, I just ignore it. Yeah, right, way up on the five, bro. Like that mug is cooked out of gas. Was this the helium candles thing I put in? Or was this just like right up there at resistance? La resistance. No, this is pre-market high. Okay, no, this ain't below pre-market. Yeah, I don't know what the heck this was. There's pre-market high right there. I guess it broke it kinda, but did not really trade above it at all. Pre-market high 1186, 1189, 91, 90. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst read. I mean, we're above that opening volume right here, which was 1178. So, I mean, it's like not the most terrible. But if pre market high is my line in the sand, then that ain't it. I need a clean move up over the level and then the retest, not a consolidation at the level. It was like, well, my order is above pre-market high, so technically I can take it, even though it's not really that great. Um, And it was hella late. I think that it might be that day I came in kind of flimsy about my trading window. Whack. No tattoo. Dang, I took it twice. Is that what that is? Sure did. Bruh. Straight chop. Got a yesterday's high at 1535. Mm, nice orb. The more I look at these orbs, I really think the better entry is the break of the close and not the break of the high. But it's really such a FOMO setup. Like I see it as valid, but like the emotional state that I'm in when I'm trying to catch that mug, it's just so compromised. It's so sketchy. And I keep going back to this example. If I was telling my son what to do, I would be like, bro, just leave that alone for now, man. Just focus on your higher high, higher low pullbacks and get that right. That's totally what I would tell him. Yeah. It's like no way around it, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 5 candles inside, like just total consolidation. Up, fight back, bum. Yeah, I'm really trying to. I've spent most of my career on the 1 minute chart, and lately I've really been trying to hang out on the five. Um, just because like I tend to want to hold for a longer move, and the one is a bit choppy, and I want to take fewer, more meaningful trades. So the five has been better for me in that regard. Yeah, I hate it when I get caught and when I can't see this in the moment and like coming back to look at this, like it's so obviously chopped. I mean, there's a lot of reasons not to take this. You got this crazy, like this is obviously a reset candle, right? Big top red, super high volume, and then you print the lower high right after that. Like, bro, hella red flags. This thing is screaming. I'm going back down. And I buy that joint. Bananas. I would have felt better if I took the high over 16 at least. Yeah, no doubt. They really are, man. Yeah. When I enter and that thing is just sitting there, it really is a sign to get out. But I just, once I'm in there, bro, I got to see it through. You got to see it through, my boy. Uh, What's up, Chili Dipper? Well, the thing is, like, I, I, I'm looking for volume to decrease on the pullback. So I want to see strength, like I want to see increasing buying volume. But when I'm waiting for my entry, like if I see two red candles print, I want those red candles to be on lower volume, to be decreasing in volume. Um, yeah, the volume tells the complete story for sure. But it's like when I'm looking for the decreasing volume, yeah, true, true indeed. But like these are just like there's so many obvious other this massive volume on this red top right here is like red flag enough to stay out of this trade. What's up, Russell? Yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect indicator because I mean, anybody can just come in with a big order and change everything, you know. But generally, the volume gives you a really nice read of what's going on, along with, the other things, position and range and all of that. All right, let's keep it rolling. Got 62 trades this month so far to go through. Good lord. Over PMH, yes. Time was this? Like, did I have any other indicator that this was about to reverse aside from VWAP? Nope. Just lower highs. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on large caps, and I've actually I'm kind of in like a weird segue of I've been trading low floats consistently the last few months, and now I'm kind of moved up to larger floats. Like I really like really 200, I mean 20 mil to like 150 mil on the float have been really nice for me. Um like and then I want to get to mid cap, but then you get to the point where even with catalysts, they move more with the market. And that's what I like about the small caps is, excuse me, they're kind of independent of the market, sort of. They're kind of doing their own thing regardless of what the SPY is doing. And when I migrate further into like the mid cap range, you start to need to be conscious of what the market's doing, and the relative strength or weakness that your stock is having in relation to that, which is a whole nother mind. So it's like um I like all of it though. I like small caps, I like mid caps, I like large caps too. And I believe I can trade them all, but right now I'm trying to build consistency in just my process. So I'm trying to eliminate as many variables as possible. And it's difficult because like I have this really bad habit of wanting to trade every day. Just like years of gunslinging and being in multiple positions at the same time and just, hitting everything moving. Now trying to be more of a quality over quantity trader. So like I'm battling demons, man. Yeah, for sure, chili dipper. That's the move for sure. But when I'm used to trading small caps and then I just pull up a mid cap one day, I'm not thinking about relative strength to the market. I'm just, you know, trading in my little bubble. What up, Pond? I'm just going through my March trades, man. Trying to tabulate what's going on. Um, Namely, I want to see how many trades I took below pre-market high, and I also want to write down my reasonings for mostly the losses because I really don't have many wins to talk about. So just trying to see like how many losses were the same reason. Like I know I buy a lot of uh extended pullbacks where it's like that third pullback in the rain in the trend, which is usually the end. And that's actually a new goal I put in my DRC is to count the highs and lows in the trend and not get in after the third one. So that's like my top goal going into next week. What the hell is even that? What the hell is even that? Is this a 1 minute trade? What is this? Somebody make it make sense. It's terrible on the one, too. Look at this weak, bruh. I guess maybe I was looking at it as like a retest of pre-market high, maybe. I really like what we were doing, Pond, when I needed that second candle to move up to, you know. I was getting caught up a lot with where you get a strong open and then the second candle stays in that range, and I would start playing in that range. It's not where I want to be. It's not where I want to be. Yeah. It's just hard to see clearly when you just want to get in the trade so bad, you know? Look strong to me. uh, see, right. It's a trend on somebody's time frame. It's uptrending on the 10-second chart. Bruh. Bruh. Oh gosh. And then I just keep trading inside the range, bro. What are you doing? That 15 second. Tick chart says uptrend, bro. Let's do it. I don't even know what the heck this is. Like, what is this? I think I was anticipating the break of this high right here, which is what? Like, what is this setup? uh, Trash. Took a, I don't know, mid-range break of last lower high. I don't know. It might do something set up. The It Could Happen special. Bruh. It could happen. Oh man, don't look at this one, Trey. Oh. 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 Oh man. Billy. Oh, the shame. For shame. Oh my God. For shame. Disgusting. Oh my God. What the hell is even that? Top tick entry is wild, bro. Shout out Frank. Well, it was over pre-market high, that's for sure. The Billy special. I'd like to strike this trade from the record. Oh gosh. More. The cool thing is these trades are so avoidable. It's not even funny. Like C game should be able to avoid these trades, bro. This is like D game right here, bro. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. PDYN. Nope. What do I have to say for myself for this trade? Below VWAP and everything, bro. 1, 2. That was literally a green trade. It was a green trade. And then I added back and gave a bunch of it away, I see. Man, that was a big red candle to add after. Increase volume on that. That is not the type of pullback that you add after. Guess it's a W. Oh, okay. After I got stopped, is this the same trade? Okay, after I got stopped out, I got right back in. Sold the top of the range, which was good. And then added again. What is this ad based on? The one, I guess? It's a terrible ad on the one too, though. I must have just been in bet more mode, Bond. uh, just playing in the range. Just playing in the range. Just chop. Bet more, yeah, bro. This is. I was green on that trade too, though. Oh man, that's such a slippery slope, Pond. You got them cojones to be playing that game, man. I'm too scared. That's against my religion, bro. I can't average down. Frank special, bruh. Legendary. The legend of Frank continues. Legendary trading yesterday from the Frank legends. Added. Um. Yeah. Small thing. Small thing them. 40K to a big dog ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Look how there nothing else today? There must have been nothing. Like, why am I obsessed with this? My third trade on this garbage. It's literally going nowhere. He finished green though, didn't he? Monopoly green. What's up, JT? No, I'm starting at the beginning of March and just going through, just like trying to review. It's been a pretty bad month for me so far, and I think it's just mostly avoidable mistakes, and I just want to make them plain to me, make them stand out, and see like, yeah, bro, this thing that you keep doing is really jacking up your P&L curve, you know. um, yeah. So that's all. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Hey guys, can you hit that like button for me while we chilling, while we hanging out? See if we can get more of the crew in here. All right. I think we're done with PDYN. Hopefully. All right. Good. Next day. Thank God. It's terrible. All right. Let's see here. This is a pretty reckless buy right there. I think I was watching the one that day though. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I remember. I remember this specifically. I was watching I was watching the level 2. I think there were some shares at like 752 or something. I was waiting to get out the way and punched in. Hmm. Yeah, this one actually made the one like helpful to validate this entry. Danger. Danger. Did good on that one. Didn't make out with much though. Yeah, I definitely agree to that, JT. Um, when I used to try to explain my setup to Trey, he used to be like, "Bro, that's a lot, man." And I think I've made it very simple for myself now, which is looking for a low volume pullback after high of day. First or second pullback in the trend. So it's gotten really simple. It's really clear. So like all these extracurricular trades are really inexcusable. But it's just hasn't I haven't been able to find those stocks doing what I want them to do. And so instead of sitting on my hands like I'm supposed to be, I'm just like so desperate to take a trade. I'm taking bad trades. So I made some progress this month and then kind of spiraled out at the same time, which is weird. But I think I got back on the horse Friday. We'll see if I'm still on it Monday morning. It's over pre-market high. Barely. Oh yeah, I think that's what I was waiting on too for that break. Was the for it to break pre-market high before I entered. Excuse me. I didn't want to break that rule. That worked out. This type of stuff makes me want to do 2R all or nothing, man. It's like I'm doing all of this discretionary selling, and it's like seems like a lot of times I end up with less than 2R. Like it looks cool, it's fun having multiple sell executions, but on average, what am I really getting from it? Hmm. I guess that's what RR is for. Nah, bro, I appreciate you coming to engage, man. That's what I appreciate it a lot, bro. Yeah, no trade days are so difficult for me. I had one this month, and I probably needed to have like five. It's like I'm trying to come to terms with the the situation that I'm looking for is not one that shows itself 5 times a day. It's like, maybe 3 or 4 times a week on a good week. And so I really got to be patient. Like I think if I can be patient for just what I'm looking for, I think my accuracy would be a lot better. I would just have to trade less, but I would be able to, you know, my stats would improve greatly. But it's such a I'm like becoming another person trying to go from taking 10 trades a day to one or none, you know. Yeah, that's true, man. We got a buddy OG in the chat that he has a lot of no trade days, and I'm like, bro, if I had that many no trade days, I would throw my strategy in the trash because I can't like my mind is not there. But I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there, man. It's like immature child. Like, I want to trade, but like, bro, you gotta you gotta wait for the right time. The no trade strat. Yeah, I know. OG. Hey man, we all have our moments, bro. um, yeah, look at my profit loss ratio, 1.5 this month, which I think I don't have that many wins at all, but yeah. And I bet my expectancy, I wonder how many of those actually went to 2R. We can actually see that pretty easily here. Where is it? I can't remember what the MAE and MFE. I think most favorable exit and most uh what's the MAE? You guys know? No idea. Yeah, I know Chili Dipper. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. MacD is trash. Let me see something real quick. Man, I'm giving a lot back. Like these all these trades went 2.5 R. And I mean, you could maybe squeeze these up and say, nah, because if it didn't hit 2R, it's not 2R. But these up here all hit more than 2R. And I only got out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7 trades that went past 2R, I only got 2R on 3 of them. Only got more than 2R on 3 of them. Maximum adverse excursion. Thank you, sir. I don't hyper scalp. I'm looking for I'm looking for the beginning of the uptrend. So like I'm after a pullback. I'm looking for buyers to step back in. So my entry is usually the break over previous close, and I'm looking to make I'm looking to get to 2R before I start selling, but I'm more trying to sell through the the places that make sense, like previous high of day, whole dollar levels, resistances, and stuff like daily levels. So I have like a money target, but I want to sell based on what the where the chart where you should sell on the chart. More than the money. Like I actually try to hide my P&L while I'm in the position so I can trade the chart, which sometimes I got it hidden, sometimes I don't. Hmm. Like man, BDTR, I went we what happened there? Yeah, I guess I gave all that back. Stop should have been up there. Yeah, I gave a lot back on that. 936 and sold that. No, that wasn't so bad. I guess it's more this distance to the top that I missed. Oh, that was like half the position though. Nah, what up, OG? That's funny. We was just talking about no trade days, OG. Had to bring you up. Lost yesterday. Mm. Oh man. Red on the month. What we got? Like 2 weeks left? Week and a half left in the month. Hey, we got a new Discord member. What up, Russell? What up, though? Okay, anyway, let's get back to the mission. Yeah, I don't know, Trey. I'm thinking about that 2R all or nothing. Not 2R all or nothing, but a 2R target where I'm still raising my stop up with the price action, but just getting all out at 2R. What up, trader? Yeah, man, don't let him talk about your indicator like that, bro. MACD on mine. That's funny. Nah, that's facts. MACD's nuts. That's hilarious. What happened to my SLDB trade? Okay. Over pre-market high, barely. Barely. W. The nothing part is not really accurate, but I'm thinking just putting a hard target in, man. I don't know if you noticed, but I put the hotkey in. No, it's not that type of group, JT. We're just a bunch of traders hanging out together, man. And we do share ideas, but we're not like it's not that type of group where you're gonna sit there and wait for somebody to call something out. But like in the mornings, people are watching stuff and talking about levels that they're looking for and stuff like that. We got a super active futures channel where I mean those guys are at it from like I don't know when's from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. and we have a DR daily report card channel where a few of us post our daily report cards and we review each other's daily progress. And it's not super active anymore, Pond. Is that because the market is crashing? um, or because you're trading stocks now, huh, Pond? Like exclusively. Yeah, we're just a bunch of traders hanging out, man. Yeah. But yeah, I do. I am the admin of the Discord. Yeah, yeah, we got a nice, really nice vibe in there, man. Really cool vibe. it gets a little spicy in there from time to time, you know. Sometimes I'll be feeling a little stressed, like, dang, do I need to moderate? Like, should I jump in here? But you know, we all grown, so you know, I let it carry on for the most part. Yeah. It's a good time though. All right, SLDB kind of violation. If it wasn't for the 1 minute chart that I know I was watching this um hold a VWAP here, but I mean, as far as trading the five, not really what I'm looking for. This was a cheater over here on the one. Yeah, made something out of nothing over here. Yeah, yeah, I know, man. Come on in, JT. What you think of that 2R idea, Trey? I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's pretty. I bet if I look at a larger sample size too, um, I wonder if that's in my report. If I can look at that on a large sample size, I'm sure it is. But like overall, I'm 2.48, which is nice. Maybe I'll do 2.5 all or nothing. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Trey. I got the bracket order back in on the hotkey and just slide up the bottom as it goes up till it hits the target, you know? Yep. Stop being greedy. Let's do year to date. 2.19 to 1 year to date. Hmm. 2.5 would be a nice little compromise, I think. Agreed. Yeah, but my average is it sucks because I've been taking profit under below 2R. We talking March? We got PDYN was 2.5 over 2.5. RCAT over 2.5. Another PDYN over 2.5. SLDB almost 3R. BIAF 3.5R. UAMY 3.5. BTDR bananas. Oh, this is some after hours shenanigans. I don't know if we can count these two right here. Yeah, this is we can't count those two. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rest of these just didn't make it to 2R. But for the ones that made it to 2R, yeah, all the ones that made it to 2R made it to 2.5R or better. That's a pretty good case, Trey. If it made it to 2, it made it to 2.5 or better. I bet these are crappy entries though. Let me see. Well, I'm definitely not gonna go down to 1.5R. Are you willing to have all those be losers? Wow. Dang. But I'm still raising my stop up too. So like this one would have gotten my stop would have gotten above break even on this trade. And this one I got out of the trade. My stop, if I just managed my stop alone on this trade, I would have made it up to my average sale up here. So that one's fine. This one, worst case, break even. Same here, break even. Break even. Break even. Yeah, I'd have been asked out on that one. Nice loss on this one. 1R loss, and break even on that one. And oh yeah, I would have got it pretty good on this one, just raising my stop up. So most of these are 2R. It would be 2R or break even, or 2R or something. Like the only time I would stop out is if it makes a low. You have to crunch the numbers. Yeah, like it's not that bad. I mean, shoot, at that rate, set that joint at 3R. Shoot. This This is why data is important, though, to make decisions based on actual data instead of just the feels. Hmm. Yeah, 2.5R overfitting data. Is that what I'm doing, Pond? Give me a homer. Hmm. All right. Anyway, so I think I don't know, Trey. I think we might be doing that, Trey. It's just it's hard though. But I don't like. I actually don't. I can say that I don't like how I feel like I've been working so hard to read read everything and try to get these executions, and then at the end of the trade, I got like 1.6R when it went to 2R or 2.5. So I don't like that. I can definitely say that part. I did trade WNW. I think where is it? Maybe not. Did I? I don't see it up here. Maybe I lost on it. There it is. Yeah, caught the L. Yeah, I missed the whole shabam. I bought the top of this first move, got stopped out, and then it went up for the rest of the day. So sad. But this is one of the things that I'm trying to catch myself from doing. Because a typical leg up, from what I found, has three highs and three pullbacks. And after that third pullback, generally is going to print a lower high and downtrend. So, like here, we got this move up and then the red candle, which I would consider the pullback. So, that's one high and one low. And then we get another move up and another pullback. That's two. And then we get the third one combined with highest volume of the day at that point, and then a pullback. And so this is over with for me. Like it's gotta come back to VWAP and reset and then make a new high again. But the FOMO took it anyway. Usually I'm just not even paying attention to the position and the trend, and I'm just like wanting to get in. But this is like something I've seen that happens consistently, but I just fail to read that in the moment because I'm looking at it like, oh, okay, nice strong move up, right? We're holding the previous high right here, you know, and let's take it, and then it fails because it's exhausted. It just ran up three hills, and it's tired. So had I stayed out of that and waited, let this be my reset and wait for a new high to get made and then a pullback, now we're at a new trend. And then we got one, two, three. And then it crashes out again, right? And then you wait again for the new high, pull back. Now we're in a new trend. One, two, three. And then it crashes out. Like, this is something I've been observing for a long freaking time. But I just get so caught up in the moment that I don't pay attention. And so that is my goal this week. I put it in my report card. My daily goal is to just count the freaking highs and stop buying the third one. That's it. Like, just if I would have just read that, bro, I could have tore this thing up. I'm gonna get there. I will get there. All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sold on my 2.5 R. I'm about to do that right now. Nice. I feel like this thing was giving me errors. All right. So got my bracket, and I'm just gonna move up the lower side until we hit one. Try that out. How long you been trading, JT? This NIO is Chop City. I really want to be. I really want to be above the opening range. Definitely not on a consolidation. Like if we get a clean move up and it comes back to test pre-market high, then that's one thing. But just like the sideways action, I really got to stay out of that. But I can write that here on the spreadsheet. 310 turn 40. I don't know what this was. Was this a 1 minuter? +20 years. Wow. 3 years full time. That's super awesome, man. So you trade small caps or low floats? Why did this happen so poorly on the 5? Yeah, I don't know what this was. Maybe I must have been looking at the 1. and couldn't wait for the candle to close. Using an open candle for the trigger and the entry is kind of diabolical. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right, my bad, y'all. Pops called me, and took a moment to grab my Celsius out the car, and I got an Amazon delivery I'm super excited about. For all my gym heads, I'm trying this bone broth protein because I'm done with dairy. Whey protein and all that stuff jacks my stomach up terribly. So I'm trying this bone broth protein out. And I'm hoping it works because I'm trying to get some gains, man. I'm trying to, man, I lost 15 pounds doing Ramadan. I'm so close to that six pack now. I'm about to get back in the gym thoroughly and trying this protein out. Under 20 mil float, 2 to 100 range, really. Yeah, I actually like the 20 mil to 150 mil float. I got my scanner set from 10 mil to 200 mil on the float. I've really been liking that price action in there from 4 to 25 bucks. Nice. MACD volume VWAP 9 and 20. That's pretty clean. I used to live on the 9 and 21. And actually now I've put the 9 back up on my I just have the 9 VWAP in volume is what I'm doing right now. But I actually spent a long time trading with nothing but volume. I like to say that I'm allergic to indicators. I really just like looking at volume and price action and my daily levels. But it definitely doesn't hurt to have a few extra things to make things clearly. Yeah, yeah. I got the daily up, the the what is it? The 15, the 5 and the 1. And I try to focus on the 5 for my actual trade idea and entry and use the other things for perspective. um NIL, it was above pre-market high. It's really got to start tagging my trades sooner after I take them. That's a pretty good one on NIL. Only got 1R out of it, but I wouldn't have got anything out of it if I wasn't actively trading it. That's actually some pretty good executions for something that didn't go anywhere. If I may pat myself on the back. Yeah, that was actually pretty decent. I was definitely trading the 1 this day. Could have got out a little tighter though. NIL was like a huge float though. It's a is it even a mid cap? It's like it was a lot. It was very different. It didn't go anywhere for real. Actually, I guess that later on it did kind of make a move. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Just not while I was trading it. Yeah. Yeah, the more complex my system was, the more difficult it was to make a clear decision in the moment when things were intense. And the more I've simplified it, it's like there's less to decide. It either is or it isn't. Boy, I sure kept attacking this thing. That's why I'll be wanting to stay off the 1 because there's no way I would have traded it that many times on the 5. And we got a lower high print already. Like this was wild. Oh, he's the one making the stock top. You. That's hilarious. He the one been dumping on his trade. Right when we about to break through resistance, JT dumping on us. That's funny. Yeah, this is actually a really clean 1 minute pullback right there, and good executions on the sell. I can't hold you. This should have definitely been a 2R. What's the MAE on this? Or MFE? Yep. Yep. Look, This was over 2.5R. I could have gotten on this with a hard target in there. Oops. Hmm. uh, how do I read the chart? From left to right? What do you mean? Yeah, that's true, JT. The max while I was in it, the maximum profit I could have had while I was in the trade before my between my entry and sale. So basically, how much I could have made while I was in the position. Where did I just get to? Why am I looking at NN right now? Did I switch something around? I didn't switch something around. What happened? I just couldn't leave well enough alone over here on NIL. All right, I gotta get through these. It's 12 o'clock. How long we been on here? Hour and a half. All right, we're gonna run this thing to 2 hours, and then I'm gonna get on to the next move of the day. So let's try to run through these trades real quick. This was all right, JT. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You have a good one, sir. Um, all right, next trade. Still trading NIL, huh? Still trading NIL. Did we move up to the 5, or I think I was maybe waiting for the break of this level? Probably waiting for 540 break. Got in at 543. Oops, let's go back. Okay. If I would have just been playing the 5, I would have got a much better entry. But trying to play the one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Still trading in IO. Y'all just let me crash out on NIL like this. Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm sure you guys said a lot. Oh, okay, my bad, trader. So I mean, I don't really, I don't know how to answer the question. Um, I I want price to build on itself. So like, that's why I want to trade over pre-market high because I look at the volume traded in pre-market high, and I want to move above that level, and I want to see that it wants to hold that. Like I want this resistance here to become support. So I want to see it move over that level and retest and then keep going. Which I mean it did. It just took a long time to resolve, you know, chopped around a long time and then ended up coming back and then going. But yeah, I look at I look for price to move up to the next level and retest, and I want to buy the retest. And what I'm looking for in the retest is strength on the move up and lighter volume on the pullback to the level. And then I want buyers to step in and push it back over, you know, previous close or previous high. And, you know, I don't know if that makes any sense. Just don't throw in the towel. Man, thanks, JT. I think I'm pretty far past that. I don't want to say that because sometimes I say that and then things get dark. But I definitely 100% believe it's possible, and I believe with the work, doing the work, and building the discipline and the patience, I definitely believe that I can do it. It's just the journey's rough, man, and like I'm having to like reprogram myself, like rewrite my DNA to become the person that can do this thing. And I see glimpses of it, you know. I have moments where I'm doing everything that a successful trader is needs to do, and I just haven't been able to do it consistently. It's like very slippery to me. It just I grab it and I got it, and then it just slips out of my hands, and then it takes me a while to find it again. But I appreciate those words though, man. That encouragement is much appreciated because this is a man. It's a rough journey. It is emotionally difficult, and yeah, I had a buddy message me the other day like, "Man, I think you should quit." I was like, "Whoa." He's like worried about me, and I guess I don't know the look on my face in some of my bad moments or whatever, and just worried about like my mental health and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm pretty resilient and pretty strong mentally. I don't let a bad trading day like ruin me, but they're heavy for me because I'm so passionate and I want this so bad. So, it's very sad when I come in and just like completely deviate from what I want to do and just have like a really bad performance when I know I can do better. That's a big deal to me, and it should make me sad. But, I don't like go home and beat my kids or anything. By the time I get home, I'm cool, and I'm usually already looking forward to the next day because I've already reflected on what went wrong and what I need to do to fix it. And, you know, I'm excited to get back on the horse again after falling off. So I believe that as long as I don't throw in the towel, I will make it. And it's nice to see people doing it, you know, and actually making a career out of it. So yeah, super appreciate that, JT. Yeah, that was wild, Trey. I was like, damn. Damn. But it's somebody who's been watching me do this and make the same mistakes for a long time. So I mean, I get it, but hell no. Nah. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. All right. Still trading NIO, bro. I'm done. I'm not recording any more NIO trades. The point has been received. The old chop. El Chapo. El Chapo. Yeah, the move was made. It was over. Consolidation. Need a higher high at this point over this level, and just did not read that appropriately. This is the day I was trading the one though. I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. Yeah, not the move. Not even sweating those trades. Yeah, March 10th was crap. Let's keep it moving. All right. This is either. Yo, what up, Knives? I did. I did. Got a lot of cool gifts for the kids, and got to see some really nice smiles, and you know, got stuff that they really wanted, and it's really cool to see them be so happy. Got my 13-year-old son been wanting an e-bike, and he been dropping hints for months. Dropping hints for months, and so he's really happy. And he opened the helmet first, and then a bike lock, and he's like, okay, cool, this is nice. You know, I've been needing that for his pedal bike, and you know, he's thinking these are accessories for his pedal bike. And then he realizes it's for the e-bike. He's like, what? Little knucklehead. It's gonna be confiscated quick though, because he don't like to do his chores though. As soon as he don't take the trash out, it's, it's a, yeah. Boy gonna be grounded. Better get them chores done. Now you got something real significant to lose. What is this, bro? It's so depressing sometimes looking at these poor executions. Yeah, I know, right? I gotta make it part of the culture of the family, bro. Consistency, yeah, all the way around, everything. So I can't be a hypocrite, man. I gotta come in here and be consistent too. Uh, Like, I understand, son. I struggle too, but we got to get it together. Did you? That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, I can only imagine, Knives, the way you be lecturing me and Trey. Dang, she say that? Hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, that's funny. These 1 minute trades are killing me, bro. I cannot do that no more. Um, yeah, this was a nasty rejection on the 5. I gotta stop. I gotta stop getting in after these big wicks on the 5, bro. I gotta stop it. Please. Please, bro. Am I still on the 1 this day? That looked like a 5 minute entry, actually. Maybe. Yeah, this look like ending volume right here. 1. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to finish this. Look like I'm gonna get a little over halfway through my 62 trades of March, so probably have to do the rest of this tonight. What is this? What is this, bro? Oh, this was crash out. Okay, this is 11:55. This is 12 o'clock. Yeah, this is crash out. Yeah, we might as well go on to the 12th. Okay, cool. Another big wick. We definitely got to write about that. Come on, man. Yeah, I know. I know. Did you hear my explanation on how I read it, Trader? I didn't see a response from you. Did that not make any sense? Yeah, I ignore these things because I want to trade, and I look for a reason to ignore it. Which like, oh look, we got a narrow range candle holding the $4 level. It's good. I bet that's what I was thinking right there. You know? Yeah, it closed green though. It's a big wick, but it closed green. It held the $4 level. I'm sure that's what I was thinking. I need work. Well, this is a point I cannot agree with you more on there. um, I'm definitely open to I want to grow. I know I have tons of room to grow. So I don't I hope I don't come off like I don't want to grow or take advice. I definitely don't don't want to give that off. I don't feel that way. But um I also don't want to make any major changes at the same time, even though they may be necessary. I just feel like the main issue that I'm having is consistency. And like I'm happy to make little tweaks here, but the main thing I need to do is just trade the same rule set every day for a long period of time. And I've really struggled. I really struggle with just doing that. And so with that in mind, whatever addition that I make is pointless to me because I'm still not if my problem is consistency, I'm going to be inconsistent with that change and any other change that I make, you know. And I see what I'm doing work enough to know that if I just be consistent, I would get better results than I'm getting now. And I would also have cleaner data to go through and draw, strong conclusions from. Like now, even just going through these charts, I got some days where I'm taking entries on the one, so I don't really understand. It doesn't make sense if I'm looking at it on the five, so I got to look at the one and try to recreate what I was doing. And I got like a couple trades where I bought like the high of day, at the top of a wick, and it's just all over the place still. And like I have a rule, if once this candle prints, I can't get back in until we get a high of day above this candle. So basically this stock is dead after after that gets printed. Like I need a high back over that level. So this should have just been canned. Maybe I set an alert over this price and then look away from it. But you know, where I am and what the stock needs. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like what I'm saying now. Like when I see this wick, I know that for me, if I'm going to engage in this again, we got to break through this range and trade over it. But I don't consistently follow those rules. Like if there's nothing else for me to look at but this stock, and I'm just sitting here looking at it, I'm gonna find another way to trade this besides my plan. That's like my problem. I remember this one. I didn't even see this after hours pump. Didn't even see it until afterwards. But I traded it pretty well actually. Traded it pretty well to be jumping in something this extended anyway. Hmm. And got back in the middle of the range. I think this is my first opening range breakout that I took. I got out so early. I was so scary. This would have been such a banger. I got out so early. I couldn't even use my stop management rules on it. I just got all the way out for not even 2R. Crazy. Again, ignoring these wicks. Ignoring these wicks. I think I made a pretty big deal about after this day, though. I took a screenshot and wrote all over the chart and added it to my playbook that I cannot trade after these wicks, that I need a new hive day over those wicks. So hopefully going forward, I won't keep making that mistake. Ooh, look at that. Finally got over 2R on something. What was my... Yeah, I left a lot on the table still. All right, that's we crossed the 2 hour mark. I'm gonna call it, guys. Got a few other things I gotta do today, but I got this Excel spreadsheet kicked off. I'm gonna try to get some more work in on it tonight and get all the way through my 62 trades. And yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty solid on my pre-market high rule. I do want to stand on that. And I think counting the highs in the trend is going to help me going forward to stay out of the top of the trend, and staying off the 1 minute for my entries. Just got to stand on business and trade the 5 and be content with what the opportunities that are presented on the 5, because there's too much. The downside of the 1 is too great. Is too great in comparison to the upside for me. So I just gotta commit and stand on biz. Stand on the biz. Appreciate your knives. All right, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will be back here Monday morning, God willing, live. I'm ready to get that now, ready to trade responsibly with discipline and patience, and sit on hands if need be, and have a no trade day if need be, but hopefully get some opportunities. All right, y'all, have a good one. Peace.